amazing. Don't you know it? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. Don't you know? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. Don't you know? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. It's the confidence for me, the ambience for me, the nerve that I have to walk around here looking like a compliment for me. I go by Big Daddy, I go by Fine as Hell, I go by Choosy Lover, the fine dime picker, new groupie getter, the hoochie hugger. Call me sexy, call me your wildest dreams, call me handsome, darling. My features properly conduct themselves. I look like manners, darling. I'm beautiful, my skin tone is rich and pretty. I'm guapo, I look like well done, I look like good job, I look like bravo. This perfection in the flesh, and it's the epitome of God's image. I use my face as an active resume and get jobs with it. I look like ooh-wee, I look like fuck it up, I look like you better. I look like somebody chose you but saw me and said I like you better. Oh, I'm cute, Jesus, I'm sexy, my God, I'm vibrant. I'm a cross between attractive and elegant. I'm a hybrid, girl, I'm such a stud. A dream come true and what they can't wait to see. I look like when you get your check, you should bring it straight to me. I'm easy on the eyes, I'm a sight that they sit and pray to see. I'm resources, I'm goods and services, they should pay for me. I look like there it is, I look like no you didn't, yes he did. I look enticing, I look superb, look like I bet he is. Appealing is my middle name and gorgeous is my first, so let me cordially report that I'm adorable. Insert another synonym, I look delightful, scratch that, I'm 10 of them. I smell like warm vanilla, cocoa, butter, shea, and cinnamon. I look dazzling, I look delectable, I look delicate, I'm pulchritudinous, I'm angelic, I look like etiquette. Call me radiant, call me ravishing, call me statuesque, say I'm splendid, call me divine, say I'm a snack at best. I look fantastic if you a pill popper, I look like Xanaxes, and if you got heartburn, I look like antacid. Baby, I look like sexual healing, I look like a massage. This drive, I got open doors for me, I look like a garage. I look like holy cow, look like G Willikers, yeah, I hold the crown. If you told your girl I didn't, she pump her brakes and say, hold it now. I look like, ooh yeah, right there. I look like hell yeah, I look like I ain't missing no meals. Look like I'm well fed, look like my shit don't stink. I look righteous, look like the right answer. Look like a lot of white blood cells, I look like I fight cancer. I look like your doggone father, I fill my cup and let it run over just to look like I walk on water. Baby, I'm beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. Baby, I'm beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know it?
Go ahead and make sure you click that link, get you some Teach Hanley, and support the Media Man YouTube channel, and also support Teach Hanley.
How can I be sure that you'll be right for me? You say you'd die for me. Will you survive for me? Yeah.
ain't jealous, but I'll kill these bitches. A money fiend that touch my hands and make my panties glisten. Oh yeah, now shout it different. That line make zipper stiffen. She got a steez that's surpassing them female rap statistics. I won't play WNBA, but I'll buy tickets though. They try put me in the buckets and shit that pick and roll. A Southern Tale saying RIP for who them bells gon' toll. My shit be poppin' like cheese grits on top your mama stove. That's hot. Your nigga I is who ain't is simply not. You're not important to the plot. I plot my climax while they watch. They thought them little verses something. Man, the music ain't even dry. Man, they music ain't even fire. Man, your fave gon' have to die, and I ain't playing. I came to get this chicken in LA, but I ain't stand. Be damned if she ain't gon' lose herself right here. No point in praying on some better shit. Just pray to God I'm heaven shit. This gift was sent as presents. Only time that I felt freedom sent. So fuck you and your bitter bitch. That comments when your Twitter pics on break just for a little bit before you have to clock back in. But right before you punch your card, just remember since say eat a dick. You nasty bitch.
I ain't been out of shape. I'm running off another game. I can't feel nothing. It's my fault. I should have been better, but I did all I can. I swear. If I fall, you can call it the end of me. If I fall down, you can call it goodbye.
I'm on a quest to make you mine, and I just can't stop swinging, 'cause you're so fine, and I gotta do it, got to go through it. Hey, you're so fine. On the real though, could you be mine? Your pretty brown eyes are driving me wild, babe. On the real, could you be mine? 'Cause I'm on a quest to make you mine, and I just can't stop swinging, 'cause you're so fine, and I gotta do it, got to go through it. Hey, you're so fine. On the real though, could you be mine? Your pretty brown eyes are driving me wild, babe. On the real, could you be mine? Fine. 'Cause I'm on a quest to make you mine, and I just can't stop swinging, 'cause you're so fine, and I gotta do it, got to go through it. Hey, you're so fine. On the real though, could you be mine? Your pretty brown eyes are driving me wild, babe. On the real, could you be mine?
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another Media Man Live. Dog. Hey, yo. Man, come on, man. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry, man. Bro, let me just say this. Craig F. Who else? Who else sent me this? Will I say his last name initial G. And I'll keep the rest of them. But if y'all ever wake me up to some foolery like this again, to where I got to stop my gym session to come in here and do this quick live stream, because I've been trying to warn Black women for, I don't know, maybe a whole year, that people are lying to get your support. And it could come from white men and other Black women. And y'all still ain't caught on. Lord have mercy. I've been trying my best, dog. I've been putting information out there. I keep telling y'all to stop jumping out the window on this stuff and do your research beforehand. Y'all, come on, man. Why? Jesus Christ. But instead of just calling this out, because I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all may have seen it, the little quote from Ben Horowitz. But instead of just sitting here trying to explain, and show y'all that the quote was fake, I'm gonna make this a teachable moment, because I have some history for you guys. And we just did a show about the world's billionaires from the Forbes list, right? And this tweet that was supposedly true goes into that again. So I'm gonna go over some stuff for you guys, and also have a couple of videos just for clarification for the Black women who just hate Black men, and y'all jumped out the window and talking about Black men were pissed off. Black men literally sat back and watched Black women praise white men for the way that they change them when they get married, right? Didn't say nothing. We got compared to white men. This is why when Black women are loved correctly, this is how it turns out. We make everything better. You see what we do with white men, and we can't do this with Black men because of this, because of that. We sat back, man, and I applaud the Black men for just letting them, cook, have their little moment, you know what I'm saying? And then we get this to come up. Man, I promise y'all, when I woke up, I had 3 DMs, I had a couple IM messages, and my homeboy sent me this. And then I decided to do the research. I was like, what? I was like, why would he say that about a whole particular group when we know that there's literally like little under 3,000 billionaires in the world? And there's only, I'm not even going to go into it yet, but it just seemed the tweet sound fishy to me. And of course, I'm going to, run around, do my research, and it was very easy to find. But y'all, I promise you, I'm like, Black women, just because y'all think that it makes Black men look bad, at least do your research first, so we won't have to go through this, man. Like, this is embarrassing for y'all, and it just shows you how y'all have like this white savior complex where you want white men to accept you or affirm you, and it's just like y'all jumped out the window, and it's just Jesus Christ. Let me get some of these I'm sorry, guys. I know this didn't start off in my professional way, but we've been laughing at this for the whole morning, and I'm just like, I can't believe it. But I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Let me get to the chat. Bear with me, man. Charles McCullough, what's going on with the $2 super chat? He says, Semper 5, keep up the good work. Replay gang. Absolutely, brother. You got to watch this one. Hey, it's going it ain't gonna be too long, but it's gonna be well worth it. I promise you that. And thank y'all for donating, man, on this Friday. I wasn't expecting this, but I had to. My man Charles. And we got Mr. Walker in the building. What's going on, good brother? Drop your links in the chat. $5 says salute. What's going on? Single by choice the show, and also the cart before the host and brothers cooking over there, man. Thank you, brother. And we got Dante Bryan in the building with the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Said, brother WM, I'm so glad I caught this. I'm listening at work. Yeah, man, pay attention to this, man. And this is, like I said, I didn't just want to come, just come on here and be like, hey, you guys jumped out the window. Nah, I'm gonna help out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help as much as I can, but appreciate it. And we got Raymond Forte in the building with the big 1999 bomb on your boy. He says, showing my support for the show. You are the new rising voice men need. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. And like I said, man, I'm gonna get out to you, man. I got to make sure I get the schedules right, and we're gonna get you on here, man. I'm gonna send you an email. I got you. And let's see here, Dante Bryan again with the $2 super chat. He said, Dr. Umar gonna have a fit about those white women in there. Oh yeah, on the montage, man. Come on, brother. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that my crush was Denise Richards. So Dr. Umar, I may need 1,000 lashes. I don't know. So Guy Incognito with the $2 super chat said, this is why Becky wins. Jesus Christ. I can't defend this. The only thing I could do is turn this into like a teachable moment and help the Black community identify who our Black billionaires are across the world. So that's what I'm going to use this as, among other things. So, man. Black Kraken with the $5 super chat said, Keisha's psychotic need for validation from Chad makes them look pathetic and desperate, and also makes them the laughing stock of the planet. Yeah, man. And it's not just, Black men that are noticing this. What I saw on Twitter and on TikTok is there were white men asking the question, like, why are Black women, waiting for white men to like affirm them? They were asking questions like, why is this a good thing that one billionaire supposedly said this about Black women? And some of the Black women responded by saying, well, we don't hear that from Black men. I'm like, what? It was a lot, man. It's not just Black men that was like, this is crazy. It was other races. And I felt bad because, the information is out there. And I know Black women smart, man. Y'all can't keep falling for this okie doke. I don't know. And we got Savior Fair with the $2 super chat. What's going on, brother? Said, Media Man, the truth doesn't support their narrative. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's embarrassing. Prime VA 757, $5 super chat. What's going on, good brother? Good to see you here. He said, I wonder if they know how rare it is to see a white billionaire with a Black wife. I have the information. Ram McKinley with the $1.99 super chat said, after I saw that, I'm still shaking my head and laughing my ass off. Brother, whoo, man, I was like, what? Like, why is this the thing that y'all been waiting on? I don't know. Christian James Nesbitt. What's going on, brother? With $4.99 super chat said, Black Feminism Episode 2, Attack of the Mammies. Jesus Christ. Y'all can be deep platform. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Christian. Jeremy Josias with the 1999 super chat. What's going on, brother? Good to see you back. Said, glad to see you back, Double M. Dog, you're gonna be rich. Look how bad it is right now. You're never going to run out of content. Yeah, man. I was just chilling. And this another one. My subscribers and followers, man. I didn't know this was going on. Two things I didn't know was going on. That challenge, the $1 Million Baby challenge of Black women upgrading their white husbands to look like Black men. I didn't know that was going on. I thank you to my subscribers and followers, especially on Instagram. You guys keep me abreast and on point on what's going on, man. And then I'll go over to TikTok and I'll find it and I'll, take it from there, but I greatly appreciate it because I wish I had more time to surf, but I don't, man. And y'all definitely hooked me up. So I greatly appreciate everybody's efforts over there. my guy Alonzo. Who else is some of my mainstays on Instagram? Let me shout them out real quick. Oki, Steven, Devin, Juice, Joe, Christopher, Daryl, Lee, Keen, JC, all y'all boys, man, sending me that stuff. I greatly appreciate it, man. Y'all definitely hook a brother up. So thank you. I just wanted to shout y'all boys out if y'all listening. Let's see here. In the super chats, we got Coach Raheem Manson. What's going on, brother? $5 super chat said, "What's up?" From the professor. Looking forward to the show. Thanks again for the term. Topanga. Topanga was the best. Oh yeah, Topanga was it. Topanga was it. CVP Phil, what's going on, brothers? $5 super chat said, "Yo, if I frustrated you last show, my bad. I wish I wasn't busy to maybe explain myself, but can you review the book, The Man Not?" I don't wait. What happened? Frustrated me, CBP film. Oh, you was talking about the soft life stuff. Yeah, man, my thoughts ain't gonna change, brother. You got your opinion. Don't worry about it. If whatever is working for you, CBP film on the dating market, you got it, brother. Have fun. All right. Let's see here. Let me get to some of the other chats. Let's see here. Oh, man, damn, it's a lot. Shit, I'm about to go. Okay, we got Oliver in the building. Okay, he said, "Yo, early media man stream. Let's go." Yeah, man, I had to get to it real quick. We got. Wait, hold on. Men's point of view. Hell no, we're not mad. It's not true. Yeah, they really said that we was mad, man. Like black men. I seen one black dude do a video, and that was about it. So, I mean, I don't know. Hold It Down podcast said, "I'm starting to think that's a lie too." Oh, wait, I missed something. My bad. MG Verde said, "When they say black men don't give them compliments like that, that they mean the black men that they're interested in. The rest don't exist." Oh well, SYSPM. Hey, and I tried to explain to black men, and I'm gonna get your chat here in a second. But I told black men in a couple videos, I was like, man, stop running to the comment section to prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like if they say that they don't see black men doing that stuff, or they need to get their affirmations from other men, don't run to the comments and be like, "Oh, I'm a black man here and I love black women." Y'all know the statistics. So if that's, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not any of y'all in the chat, but if there's any black men who don't like what the types of men such as myself say, and you're watching the show, stop y'all asses from going into these black women comments and saying, "I love black women." Brother, they know that, man. They're just trying to look for attention. You know what I'm saying? Or they just want to hate black men. You know, and I actually wrote this last year. I said PSA for the black men of the Media Man platform. I said, the next time a black woman says that all of the good black men are dead broke, gay, or in jail, just simply tell her to date and or marry out. If she responds sarcastically by saying, "We're asking y'all to be better and you're telling us to date out," respond by saying that we won't get better and that she should pursue non-black men and white men in particular. Don't mention any statistics of interracial marriages and that every racial demographic tends to marry their own male or female counterparts, or that only about 3 to 4% of married black women are married to white men. Just tell them they need to marry out since they can't find a good black man. No more arguing this point and let them find out for themselves. That's what y'all need to do. Instead of running out there to every black woman's comment section that's looking for damn attention and saying that black men don't do this, black men don't do this, black men don't take us out on dates, so on and so forth. I already dropped one of the best Facebook pages that you'll ever find. It's called The Black Couple Revolution. 1.8 million followers. I think it's about 2 million right now, brother. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to see some positive images of married black couples, I mean, a lot of them, go to that page and check them out. Because if black women really wanted to understand how black men love black women, they would follow these pages instead of following women that's telling them to hate men and stay single, while those women that are pushing this message are actually married and in relationships, while they're telling y'all dumbasses to stay single, and how bad men are while they cuddle up under some man's balls while you sitting there, you know what I'm saying, putting the laptop and your snacks and your water bottle where a man should be in your bed. Yeah. Y'all crazy, man. Stop doing that. Don't give them no attention. And I had to tell a couple guys on TikTok, I was like, man, y'all tag me in these videos like, man, this has been debunked. I'm like, brother, if it makes him feel good, let him cook. It's cool. Let them enjoy this, they're rejoicing of white men supposedly loving them. If they happy, if they like it, I love it, man. Whatever it is. Don't try and change their mind. They got to find out the hard way. Okay. Lord have mercy. See here, Christopher Sterling, what's going on, good brother? He said, I live in Lorton, Virginia, love Lorton, and I see a lot of black married couples. Yeah, man, I used to live right down the street from Lorton. I was right there in Alexandria, Virginia. I used to, when I was wanted to switch up my Gold's Gym, I used to go to this gym in Lorton. This Gold's Gym in Lorton. It was an amazing gym, man. It's all black folks out there in Virginia, Maryland, all black folks married, living in nice neighborhoods, owning properties, owning restaurants and businesses. Brother, I know, man. So stop giving them attention. That's the only thing that y'all can do. Stop giving them attention. Marcus said Beyonce comes to mind, all the single ladies. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. She about to get highlighted here in a second. 7 Hydro. Man, okay. I'm in Dumfries. I got you. I like Dumfries too. That's where the Dumfries Clinic for the Army. I actually used to travel there for work when I was working at the Pentagon, the Dumfries Clinic. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Guy Incognito said, I'd post a link to what Becky did for her black husband. If the mods let me, I think he almost cried tears of joy. Now, we know, brother. We know. We get it. MG Verdi said, thank you. The black women collectively have made their decisions. I accept it. Let them deal with the consequences. They're adults. Yeah, and it goes the same thing with dating. And that's my approach that I try and tell you guys. Like, let black women live with their own realities and what they say. If they say they don't want to get married, then you make sure they stay that way. Because either two things are going to happen. Either they're telling the truth or they're lying, and you got to figure out the hard way, and they have to take, they have to push their pride aside and go back on the dating market and tell men that, hey, I am marriage minded. I'm looking for marriage. I want to be a wife in the real way and not this modernized way where you feel that you could just work, keep all your money, and the man pay all the bills. No, I let them live with their own decisions. You listen to what they say and don't read anything else into it. I see far too many black men going under comments every time I post a video where I'll give you proof that black women say that they don't want to get married. Oh, man, I think they just saying that. I think they just saying that because they can't get married to I don't care. Brother, I don't care. If they say it, leave it alone and treat her as such. She just moved herself from consideration to be a wife to the other things category. And it is y'all job on the dating market to make sure she stays that way. Okay? Until she comes to grips with her own reality. Because if she lying, hey, she got to figure that out herself. But don't be trying to read too far into it. They grown, man. They know exactly what they want. So, yeah, just leave it at that. Shit. Don't matter to me. Oh, let me go back to Super Chat. My bad, brother. Saint Sarah was going on with $4.99 Super Chat, said, salute Media Man and chat. I don't know if you all saw, but Ben Horowitz has already burst in bubbles. It's a fake quote. They're hyping up fan fiction. Brother, I got something for y'all. Here we go. Savior Fair said $2 Super Chat. When they say black men, they mean Pookie and Ray Ray. I don't care who they mean. When they say it ain't no good black men out there, just assume that they talking about all black men. That's good enough for me. Because one thing that I don't want to happen, you guys, is the good black men who are actually good black men to be trying to prove them wrong, right? So just leave it at that. If you hear him say that, they don't want you. If a woman says, I need to date outside my race, all these black men are trash, I can't find a good one. It's not your job as a good black man to lower yourself to prove her right. You really think you got to prove yourself to some woman that's going to be vying for your protection and provision? You, as a thorough man? Oh, man, no. My brother calling. I get him. But yeah, y'all don't do that, man. You know, I'm a good black man, so I'm a prove to her that it's good black men out. You just as worse as the Simps if you're doing stuff like that. I'm serious. It's not your job. Once she made her decision, make her live with that choice. Pursue white men and learn the hard way. LJ, $5 super sticker. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate that. And let's see here. Roger Spice, MG Verdi said, I treat them like common. I keep them moving even when I go out of my way to avoid degradation. The Elazar, I'm gonna just leave it at that. My bad, brother. Say EY, I hear you saying just leave it alone, but you don't leave the false statistics alone. You go out your way to disprove that. Why don't you just say I don't care about the fake statistics? They're promo. I think you missed one of my videos, brother. I don't know if you do here, but I told you, and this is another. Remember, didn't I just address this? And I'm gonna leave this up here for a reason. I get so many comments from black men just like this. Why you keep disproving the false statistics? So, and I asked the question, when y'all say that, do y'all not want the information? You see what I'm saying? So y'all gotta chill, man. Goodness gracious. Like y'all gotta chill with this. Man, I get tired of that damn rhetoric. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you want me to just leave it out there and let all this shit slide by? Like, brother, y'all got to stop all that foolery. Just putting that in the chat. Watch the videos that I put out. I already explained this. Y'all gonna get enough, man. Now, I'm not saying everybody, but I get so many, and I'm glad he put that in there. Jesus Christ. Sheesh. Okay. All right, so let's get to this first video. So as you guys know, this is what we're talking about. Let me go here. I'm gonna start with this black woman right here. Here we go.
Around right now where all the girlies are going.
Hold on, let's go back.
There's a piece going around right now where all the girlies are going crazy over a statement that Ben Horowitz made, where he says that billionaires prefer black women because they are loyal and they guard your assets.
That sounds crazy. Even a statement like that, and for black women to acknowledge that, saying that black women are loyal and they guard your assets. That sounds like he's describing a guard dog. And I mean, when I first heard that, I was like, why would they be happy about that? Okay, here we go.
I say this as a super fan of Ben Horowitz and as someone who's been a direct recipient of funding through the TXO initiative. Please have the same mentality.
So she just said the TXO initiative and how she benefits from that. So let me give you guys a little bit of history on what she's talking about. So the TXO initiative or opportunity was introduced in 2020. Hold on, let me show you guys before we get to the main topic. So this is the TXO initiative that she referenced, right? And if you look here, the initiative was also known as the TXO initiative, is a program from Andreessen Horowitz. That name sound familiar? That helps emerging cultural entrepreneurs build successful companies through funding, training, and mentorship. The program's goal is to help entrepreneurs from undeserved communities build durable companies based on their cultural innovations. TXO was founded in 2020. The program aims to break down barriers in the ecosystem for cultural breakthroughs, which has been less developed than the ecosystem for scaling technology companies. Ben, name sound familiar? Ben and Felicia Horowitz have matched $5 million in donations to the fund. So there were some Black women like this young woman right here. They benefited from that initiative and they received money to start their own like tech businesses. So she referenced that and she was basically saying a tweet is not enough. We need more funding. And as we all know, Black women have the hardest time starting businesses because their businesses don't last long and they only generate about $24,000 a year, right? And we all know in the Black community, Black men own the majority of businesses. I believe it's around 55% of Black-owned businesses are owned by Black men, 37% are owned by Black women, and the rest are shared between both Black men and Black women. So that disproves that narrative that Black women continuously go around saying that they own the most businesses in the Black community. No, they are the fastest growing entrepreneurs between a significant year span after COVID, or you see 19, but that doesn't mean that they own the most businesses. This stuff can all be looked up either on Google or you can go to my page and type in the truth about Black business. And I got multiple videos on this stuff. All right. So let me just put that out there. So that's what this young lady was referring to. So I'm going to let her finish her video. Here we go.
When it comes to investing in Black women and Black-led businesses, because we have the same perspective. We guard your assets, we are loyal, and we know how to make things grow from almost nothing. So I want to see that follow through when it comes to funding Black women and people of color and just changing the entire dynamic of venture capital and who gets access to venture capital.
All right. So, and like I said, I still don't feel comfortable with Black women leaning into a possible tweet that says that they're loyal and they guard a white man's assets. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't understand. I'm pretty sure if a Black man would have said something like that, then he probably would have been demonized in social media using those words. I mean, hell, Black men get pushed back for, telling Black women to be nice, let alone telling them to be loyal and guard dogs or guard assets. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, why would y'all even acknowledge that if it was true or not? I don't know. Just me. All right. So, and this is where Twitter got a hold of it from TikTok. Here we go. So this is what this young lady said, young Black woman said on Twitter. She said, a white billionaire said that Black wives are for grown-ups and other races of men are agreeing and saying they really do prefer Black women for happy and stable relationships. And Black men are upset about this. So to everybody in the chat that was saying, who said Black men were upset? Black women said Black men were upset, even though I only seen one Black man do a video. And I don't know how we got into this because this has only been circulating for about a day now. And for some odd reason, they're saying that Black men were upset. So this is where that started. Yeah. And you guys don't know, the tweet is this right here. This is what they're talking about. So, and I quote, billionaires prefer Black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Black wives are for grown-ups. And this was supposedly quoted by billionaire Ben Horowitz. Remember, I just mentioned the TXO initiative. Him and his wife donated that $5 million. Okay? And that's his wife right here. He has a Black wife. That's them right there. Okay? So, yeah, so this, and like I said, this has nothing to do with him. He wasn't even involved in this. He didn't even know he was involved in this whole uprising of Black women being happy that he supposedly said this information to them, right? So let me show you some of the videos that black women put out there in response to hearing this information. And I'm going to let it cook. Here we go.
Ben Horowitz has said billionaires prefer black women and some black men are upset. But do you know what's so funny is every time one of these black men who don't date black women, and I have met several, every time one of these black men who don't date black women is called out for it, what do they say? It's just a preference. It's just a preference. I'm not racist. I'm not colorist. It's just a preference. Oh. So it's okay to have a preference, just not when we're the preference.
Y'all seen that billionaire that said that billionaires prefer black women because they know how to protect their assets? Duh. He said that we're loyal and we protect their investments and their interests. If anybody asked me, you could start over, you could choose whatever race you wanted to choose, it would be black. I would be a black woman every time. And that's so funny because I've been looking for a billionaire. Ben, we know you married, but do you have any cousins, brothers, uncles, nephews?
Hey, she putting her bid in, ain't she? She said, hey, you got any brothers, cousins? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm available. White man, you know what I'm saying? She putting her bid in, ain't she? It's embarrassing. All right, let's continue. Lord.
Billionaire friends. He ate with that. Black wives are for grown-ups.
See, I told y'all, sorry for stopping again. She said he ate with that. I just learned that what that means. It says he did something right or whatever. He ate with that. Yeah, I think I got that right. That's what that means, chat. Where my young folks at? He ate. You did something good. Okay, I got it. Let's continue.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's like the black wife effect. That's real. We are the shit.
So think he all in. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
You see that? Wait, hold on. Let's see what it say. Said black men mad about another race speaking highly of black women. Man, look, I'm going to tell y'all black men this. Which one of you black men in that damn chat is mad at another race for speaking highly of black women? Who is it? Show yourselves. Show yourselves. Let's continue.
When I do it, fuck them.
Billionaires prefer.
Let's stop right there. I'm gonna let her cook in a minute, but let's go to some pictures. So let's drive the point home. My bad. They were happy about this. Hold on. Look, this woman, she says, so billionaires prefer black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Black wives are for grown-ups. Lord have mercy. Just those two words, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Loyal and guard. That literally sounds like he's describing a dog. Y'all don't, am I tripping? Y'all don't get that? That's like calling a black man a boy. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if anybody else feel that way. I don't know. That just don't hit my ear right. See here, guy incognito $2 super chat said, ask Robert De Niro if black women protected his assets. Yeah, he going through it. Let's see here. The black light said, when I saw the quote, my mind automatically went to slavery. Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, like y'all that is wow. Thank you. Okay, cool. Shelter K said, you're not tripping. Man, I thought I was tripping. I was like, why would that be a good thing? Saint Cyr said that quote describes a Doberman. Jesus Christ. Leo said you better guard your assets. Jason Wolf said, yeah, they could have come up with a better lie. Yeah, that's at least change it up. Like, damn. Mako 100 said, you right, Media Man. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, it didn't hit the ear right. I don't know. Logical Faith to $5 super chat said, "Oh my God, they have the gullibility of effing children. This is wild. This can't be real, brother." Hey, it gets worse. It gets worse. Here we go. The Dark Hero 82 $5 super chat said, "Pookie and Ray Ray emotional selves are mad, but the majority of all other black men don't care." Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, man, I didn't even notice this shit was going on. But yeah, so let's continue. That just don't sound right to me. Here's another one. Another black woman. She said, "Billionaire white man." Ben Horowitz said, and they're quoting it. They're happy about it. They say crazy. Jesus. Let me make this a little bit wider. Hold on. And they dancing. No, they said Ben Horowitz is literally speaking for the white majority, and we still hold white women higher than black women, shaking our head. That's a black man that said that. And they were dancing. You see that? Happy about it. Look. We're not done. Look at her caption. Billionaire Ben Horowitz says billionaires prefer black women. So she stitched this with herself wearing one of her nice little dresses, trying to go out there and get her a pasta lobster or whatever they call it, right? You know, hanging out in high-end hotels to look for a white man, I guess. Wait, hold on. Look, and they kept, this is another one. Hold on. Oh, this one was funny. Y'all go see. Hey, we laughed hard about this one. Hey, look. Black men's response to the black wife effect and Ben Horowitz's "Black wives are for adults" quote. Yo, that was us. we was mad. Oh man. We was mad over there, weren't we? Man. Our dusty asses was mad, ain't it? Oh no. Wait, hold on. There's more. Black women are up 1 billion. Billionaires prefer black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Why are y'all happy about this? Why are y'all quoting this? This would be degrading. Oh, God. This is degrading. Wait, hold on. Look. And this is under the video. Look, they was going off on us, y'all. Said, said broke black men who don't date black women are upset that a wealthy white man said black wives are for billionaires. And it says, this woman says, it's okay to have a preference, just not when we're the preference. The gag child. I don't know what that means. Okay. I love how they attack black women, but not the person who said it. He didn't. Jesus. Look, wait, some more? Did I get that one? Oh, here we go. Look, this woman says, black women finally getting their due. Oh my God. They are big mad. You black men, y'all big mad, and they can stay mad. Then she said, didn't he say as a wife too? I love it. We be getting cooked on a Good Friday, man. Why black men be getting cooked on a Friday? We just trying to make it to the weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's all we trying to do. We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We just trying to get there, man. Why we got to be cooked, you know? And this one was crazy. Look at this. I wish white men loved us black women as much as we love them. Oh my God. I got my beanie like T.I. Are you serious? I don't even know how I should be laughing, but God, dog. Lord. Okay. Sister, you've been on my mind. Y'all know what Color Purple is. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. Let's continue. Now let's get to the end of. No, I'm gonna let this young lady cook for a second. Here we go.
Black women, they are loyal and guard your interests. Black wives are for grown-ups. Except he ain't say that shit. He has confirmed via the Twitter, I never said that. I never even spoke to the woman who originally posted it. I sent her a cease and desist, but well, like that part. I love my wife, but I don't talk like that about groups of people. Yikes! His tweet was so timely because I was actually working on a post where I was trying to figure out the original source of the quote and how this post fooled so many people. Because how would y'all let a post like this fool y'all into thinking this was a real quote? Because y'all know y'all can hit Google and just Google things and find where the original source is. You would have found out that this is bullshit. But the best part about this is, like, he wasn't even a billionaire when he married her.
Listen to this. So black women are under the impression, they're under the impression that these billionaire white men who like black women are finding black women once they're billionaires, right? Like they already did the work. They're living this lavish life. And then they come pluck this black woman off the single tree and they marry her. That's what they think. But we've been talking about this in these spaces for a while now. It's like our, black women don't like to be there at the start of the game. They just want to be there at the finish line. And shout out to Rich Cooper. That was the first person I heard say that, about they don't want to be there for, the hard times. They want to just wait at the finish line and F the winners. That's what black women are doing. And I think Dr. Umar just told black women that as well when he was referring to the NFL draft. He's like, yeah, then white women will see something in that black man, cultivate a relationship, do what he needs done. And then once he becomes, an NFL player and making millions, she's been there the whole time. He said black women don't want to do that. And this is what they think. But this young woman right here is going to dispel all that. Here we go.
They've been married for like 30 something years. He was a bartender. She worked the night shift somewhere.
He was a bartender. She worked the night shift. Here we go.
They met on a blind date. Regular people shit. He didn't choose her because she was a strong, black, loyal woman that he needed by his side because he was a billionaire. He chose her because he was in love with her. Because he loves her, the person, not her, the black woman. We have to stop with all these weird ass tropes that we are assigning to people's race. It is getting crazy. Their relationship is the result of two people who had chemistry and who had shared values and shared vision and partnership. Many of y'all have to admit that the reason you struggle in your relationships is because you're not looking for partnership. You're looking for someone to solve all your problems.
Yep.
Sorry, it's the truth.
I mean, she just hit everything, the nail on the head. I mean, it wasn't, like I said, man, it wasn't like he just found her and, was like, oh, I'm a billionaire. Now I want to marry you. Like, no, but we're not done. Of course, we're not done, man. I go further than I'm supposed to. So this is, this was some follow-up tweets that came out recently. This guy on Twitter said, I said titter. I must be thinking about Pam Grier spilling out. Let me stop. It was revealed the billionaires prefer black women, quote, was a lie made up by a black woman. Ben Horowitz said he never said anything like that. And here's the proof. Hold on. So this young woman was the smart one of the bunch. She actually added Ben Horowitz. And she said, are you aware that you are the source of commotion over in Black Twitter based on an alleged quote from you? And this woman says, so there's a whole conversation about billionaires and their Black wives sparked by some statement that was supposedly made by billionaire Ben Horowitz, in which he claims, and y'all know the quote, but this is what Ben Horowitz actually said. He said, I never said that. I never even spoke to the woman who originally posted it. I sent her a cease and desist, but well, I love my wife, but I don't talk like that about groups of people. he even sent a cease and desist letter. So they made it up. They made it up. And look, I think I even found, this is allegedly the woman who supposedly had read the article. Hold on. This is another quote. This guy said, so they've been taking victory laps over a quote that doesn't exist. So this is the woman that supposedly wrote the article. Somebody tagged her. She said, why is my name in this? I don't remember writing the article, but I do recall some years ago being attacked by a mob of angry Black men, of course, blame Jermaine, about that title, which was happening to me back then for speaking up on Black women's treatment. I was accused of writing and saying so much that I did not write or say. So I guess she's saying, to attempt to deflect from this, she is basically saying that Black men attacked her for some articles that she wrote about Black men, right? And like I said, I couldn't find those articles, but I will go back and do a little bit more research and clip those in if I need to. However, the overarching point is that the woman who supposedly read or wrote the article said that she didn't say that. And also the man who supposedly said it, Ben Horowitz, he didn't say that. So it was made up by either this woman or another Black woman, allegedly, right? Either way, somebody lied to Black women and they ran out there with this narrative that Black or billionaires, white billionaires, were choosing Black women. But I'm going to put things into perspective for you guys. Hold on. I got that. That's him. This another. Oh, this was funny. I just put this in there for shits and gigs. He said, I knew Black women were desperate for the white man's validation, but I didn't think they'd get to the point of making up fake quotes. And I've been showing you guys all the fake information for a while now. So, I mean, it's not surprising to me, and it shouldn't be surprising to you all in the chat, because you've seen me debunk multiple things. And that's why I made the live stream saying we don't trust y'all, because y'all will believe anything. This man said, Lord, the divestors taking more L's than a subway station. Jesus. Oh, my God. Lord have mercy. Let me get out of here. Make sure I got this right. We're not done. I'm going to stop there. I still got some more. We got some education to do, because I know you guys are wondering, well, if the quote is fake, then it has to be true that all these white billionaires are marrying Black women, right? So let's go ahead and deep dive into that in a second. Y'all know me. I got to be the asshole to go the go further than expected. Let's just say that much. So let's see here. Did I get this, Ren? If not, here we go. 199 Super Chat said, how Black women know they look ridiculous with these videos. Lord. Prime VA with the $5 Super Chat said, loyal and guard Gary Owen and Anthony Anderson are learning the hard way. Project Leeward, $5 Super Chat. What's going on, good brother? Said, I didn't know billionaires preferred Ketanji Brown, the Supreme Court judge, right? Kamala Harris, Gabrielle Sidibe, Alice Walker, etc. Yeah, man, it's crazy. A Pringles can, man, I'm not saying that, brother. Come on, man. $5 Super Chat, thank you. Paying ties real quick. They know Billionaires don't put up with overweight, mouthy, single mom, girl bosses, right? And Ren McKinley, 499 Super Chat said, I meant to say, how do black women not know these videos and tweets make them look ridiculous? And they still stand on this nonsense. Yeah, and it's still, you know what was crazy? Oh, we got Mona in the building. Thank you, Mona, for being here. I know this is a short notice, but I appreciate you showing up. Thank you. She said, Saints here, this is crazy, and women are getting cooked online. A black woman actually broke the tweet online last night because she was tired of our mess. It's so sad. And it was what was funny, and this is why I decided to go the extra mile to address this portion of it, because there were some black women still saying, well, just because the tweet is fake, then the other stuff is true. She said, white millionaires do marry black women, and nobody had any information to back this up. She just put it out there. So that's why I was like, you know what? It's not just good enough to say that, hey, you know, this tweet is fake. I have to go the extra mile to explain a little bit further. And that's what I do on this, you know, platform. So you guys can have the information as well. Okay. So let's start where I want to start. I want to show you guys, hold on, something real quick. Let's start right here. Okay, so if you guys look at the bottom there, and hopefully you can see that. Let me move the banner real for a second. So you see that the date on that, October 15th, 2019. Billionaire says black women are for grown-ups. So this has been out for a while, but it just started resurfacing because some black woman dug this up and start circulating it on TikTok. You know how TikTok is, right? You know, because Sheba 7 had been out for a while, but her content started going viral on TikTok, and she didn't even have a platform on there. So that's what TikTok has done. So literally black women will go there, find old articles or something, and they'll run with it. And then this is a testament to why I do the statistical readouts for you guys, because if it only takes one billionaire to say this about black women, all black women believe that it's the gospel. I mean, it would be different if you had surveyed a pool of billionaires to see if they prefer black women. But on that side, they don't care. But what I do, I have to go the extra mile to make sure the dates are cited, the links are provided, even from black men. I get questioned by black men. Oh, you didn't, put the links in there so we could look at them. I'm like, brother, look in the description. Everything is right there. And I never get a reply. But I literally have to go the extra mile. But this quote or whatever this white man has supposedly said, it was taken as the gospel. So that tells you why I do this stuff for you guys now, because I want you to have the information. Hopefully that makes sense. And anybody that's looking at my content and say, well, leave them alone, I'm like, bro, I can do this without focusing on black women, because y'all need to know the information as well. It only took one white billionaire to say this. 2019. So, and this is what the article said. This I see. This was from this one. This was even later. It's from some website that they founded around the same time, 2019. Said this article was brought to my attention, and I decided to share it with you all. More and more everyday billionaires are dating, not marrying, dating black women, while thousandaires and athletes choose to date others. It seems that more and more wealthy men, that's what she meant. Notice I didn't say rich, are dating women of color. And I told let me stop right here. And this is education for black women trying to divest. You guys have to watch how you word what you're saying when you're trying to give white men affirmation or, acknowledgement. If you say date, yes, that's what white men do. I told y'all to read the Dating Divide book. White men love having sex with black women. Love it, because y'all give it up so easy. But they never marry y'all at a significant rate. So when you say date, yes, they will do that. How about you change your verbiage to marry? That should be your standard if you're trying to date out. And if there's anybody in the chat, well, why are you promoting them, brother? They're going to do what they want. Just like black men going to do what they want. Black men date out. They date out at a higher rate than black women. 21% of black men have a married black men have a wife who is not black. Only 13% of black women who date and or who marry out, they have a non-black husband. Okay, so black men gonna do what they need to do regardless. It doesn't matter. So I'm not encouraging them. My goal is go where you're appreciated. And I forgot, I don't want to misquote Kevin Samuels, but I'll try my best. He said something to the fact of become the best version of yourself and pick the options, that's left or whatever, something like that. And I know I misquoted the brother. Excuse me. But yeah, it was something of that nature. So yeah, whatever you qualify for, cook. Go ahead and do it. But I'm just saying, if you're going to keep saying this date, then white men are going to be looking at that like, oh yeah, that's all they're expecting. And that's all they've been giving y'all. So, Lord. Okay. Where did I end off? Okay, she said, okay, billionaire Ben Horowitz was said to have been quoted as saying, billionaires prefer black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Jesus. Black wives are for grown-ups, which led me to research billionaire men dating black women. So don't worry, women. Your skin may not be light enough to snag a rapper, but you can still snag a billionaire businessman. Just remember, to attract the billionaire, you have to be educated, have your own career / interest, and have ambition. No dumb doorknobs over here, ladies. So she's trying to give them advice on how to snag a billionaire. That's a billionaire. Jesus. And then she put the picture of Janet Jackson, who waited until the 5th year to divorce her billionaire or millionaire husband so she can get that pension or something like that. So let's start here. This is where I want to start. So you guys remember any of this? Remember we was having our money conversation and then we was highlighting all the billionaires and so on and so forth. So we're going to go over this list once again so we can get down to the nitty gritty. Let me see what we got here. And it's from 2024. And I'll go ahead and read this for you guys since I'm here. According to Forbes 2024 list, there are 2,781 billionaires in the world. That's the pool of billionaires that black woman who wrote that article was telling all these black women to pursue. There's literally only 2,700, almost 2,800 in the world. And it says, which is 141 more than 2023 and 26 more than the previous record set in 2021. The billionaires' combined wealth is 14.2 trillion, which is 2 trillion more than in 2023 and 1.1 trillion more than the previous record. The top 20 billionaires on the list gained the most, adding 700 billion to their combined worth since 2023. The top billionaires include Bernard Arnault, I think that's a Walmart guy and his family. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and Larry Ellison. China has the highest numbers of billionaires in 2024 with 814 billionaires as of January that year. The United States has a record 813 billionaires, the most of any country. So there you go. So that's what 813 over here. What is my bad? I got that wrong. The Walton family or something like that is Walmart. Yeah, that owns a lot of designer. Yeah, I forgot the symbol for it. Y'all can correct me. Thank you, sir. Let's see here. There we go. LV. That's the trade symbol. There we go. Thank you, good brother. All right. And then according to Forbes, there are 16 black billionaires in the world in 2024. making up less than 1% of the world's nearly 3,000 billionaires. Of those 16, only 2 are women and 10 are American. Lord have mercy. 16. But the let's see if the tweet is true, because I got another article for you guys. Hold on. Only 16. So this is the full list of black billionaires worldwide. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm going to make this a little bit wider, and I put a little bit of some notes on there, but I do have some pictures. Just to be clear, we can go down the list. Some of the names you guys may notice. So Aliko Dangote, he is not married. He actually was married. He's from Nigeria, and he gets his billions from wholesale trade. He was married, I think, twice, but he's divorced now. So, black women, you may want to go to Nigeria and put your bid in. Abdul Samad Rabiu, he is married with children. However, there is no information regarding the identity of his spouse. So we don't know if he's married to a white woman or a black woman. I would assume it was a black woman or an African woman, right? So let's see here. Mike, and I'm going to butcher these names, guys. My apologies. Oh, I almost forgot. Robert Smith, married to a white woman. Uh-oh. Wait. Robert Smith, married to that white woman. Y'all know who that is. Morehouse College paid off all their student loans. Dr. Umar?
I need some breakfast. Snow bunny alert. Snow bunny alert.
Snow bunny alert. Hey, Dr. Umar, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Oh man. So he's out. So that's not a black wife. Mike, man, I'm gonna mess this up. Adeniga. If we have some Nigerian folks in here, I'm pretty sure y'all could say this better than me. But we're going to go over the list here real quick. Just remember these names. David Stewart, we mentioned him before. He is actually married to a black wife. Mike Adeniga is married to a black wife. Patrice Motsepe is married to a black wife. And of course, y'all know Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z is married to a black wife. What's his wife's name? Wait, she light-skinned, right? She don't count. What's Jay-Z's wife's name? Beyonce. Beyonce is black, right? Does it still count because she, even though she light-skinned? Y'all let me know. It's just, what we doing? Oh. Okay, so y'all see Oprah Winfrey on there. Well, I mean, it is some rumors circulating about her and Gayle, but I don't think they true. I think her and Stedman still cooking up. Him living into the guest house while her and Gayle in there chilling. But no, Oprah, she can't count. MJ, Michael Jordan, he's married to a sweet white. Strive, I'm going to just say M from Zimbabwe. He is married to a black woman. Michael Chin Lee, he is married to a black woman. Rihanna, she is the baby mama of ASAP Rocky with 2 buckaroos running around. So, yeah. And then Alex Karp, there's no history of his if he's married or not. Tope, he's I got some information on him. I think he was either married or still married. Yeah, I think he's still married. I got some information on him. Tiger Woods, no. LeBron James. Y'all know who LeBron James is, right? Played for the greatest NBA team all time, the Lakers. Who is he married to? Who is LeBron James married to? Black women like her, right? Y'all know Savannah James? They like her. So that counts. But she, oh yeah, there you go. Look, DJ. Hey, she light skinned. So I guess it don't count. So I mean, I tried. So I LeBron James, and then of course, black women, Tyler Perry available. Go ahead and shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, maybe you can change his mind. So yeah, there's your billionaire. There you got it. And we not done. Y'all know me. So did y'all know that Afrotech actually did an article about black women married to the world's billionaires of 2021? How convenient for this conversation. Afrotech. And you know what's funny? I went to the Afrotech convention in 2020. And I think they were they mentioned this around that time. So yeah, so did y'all know that they actually wrote an article? So now we get to know the truth. If these billionaires are, all these billionaires, almost 3,000 billionaires have black wives. So the majority we're looking for would have to be over 1,400, right? So keep that number in mind, guys. 1,400 of the 3,000, almost 3,000 billionaires need to be married to black women in order for that tweet to be actually true. 1,400. Y'all got that? Keep that in mind. Okay. And this is what the article says. Did you know that there are black billionaire wives? That's right. These black women are married to some of the richest men in the world. Interestingly, too, these black women aren't just married to black billionaires. Some are married to white ones. Woo! Woo-dee-doo! She said some are married to white ones. Oh, shoot. They done moved up. Okay. Well, it ain't good enough to just be married to a black billionaire. Oh, when you get married to a white billionaire, you get extra points. Okay. While many of the black billionaires in the United States are self-made, the story changes when the Black Billionaire 2021 list is expanded to a global scale. Of the world's black billionaires, the ones based in Africa and Europe have access to resources, money, raw materials, labor that their American counterparts do not have. In May 2021, Forbes released its list of billionaires all over the world. And while it was impressive to see more than 2,700 men and women on the list, a jump of 660 from the previous year, only a small handful, less than 1% of the billionaires on the list are black. But what about their partners? Ooh, here we go. So I just mentioned this name, the wife of Mike Adenuga. I'm saying that wrong. I'll just say Mike A. His wife's name is Titi Joyce A. And he is the chief, Chief Michael. I'm gonna stop right there. That's a long ass name. He is the second richest of the black billionaires in 2021. He is Nigeria's second richest man as well. And Forbes reports that he has an estimated worth of $6.3 billion as of August 2021. He built his empire through oil and telecom investments and Globalcom, and is Nigeria's third largest telecom operator. His wife, Titi Joyce, is a stay-at-home wife and mother, though she graduated from the prestigious OA University, and I'm gonna stop right there, Osun State. Okay, highly educated black woman. Look, and here's their picture. Just in case there was a black woman in there saying, "Hey, what, that don't sound like a black woman's name." That's their picture. Let's continue. Thelma Stewart. the wife of David Stewart. I mentioned him in my Black Excellence Excellus review. As the founder and chairman of IT provider Worldwide Technology, Stewart oversees a company that generates more than $12 billion a year in sales annually. He's certainly come a long way from having his car repossessed in the company parking lot. According to Forbes, Stewart has a net worth of $3.7 billion as of 2021. Stewart's wife, Thelma, has stood by him through thick and thin. They've been married. Why she had to put that in there? Like they just struggle. That's a damn shame. They've been married for more than 40 years, and Thelma is involved in many philanthropic efforts. Their son, David L. Stewart II, is the CEO of Polarity Limited, and their daughter, Kimberly, is CEO of K Period Media. Wow. And she look black? Is that a black woman? Y'all let me know. Is she black? We good? She passed the test? Is she too light skinned? I don't know. Here we go. Precious, the wife of Patrice Motsepe, South Africa native Patrice Motsepe, became the first black billionaire on the Forbes list back in 2008. He made most of his money through his company, African Rainbow Minerals. He's since expanded to an investment firm called African Rainbow Capital, and he also owns shares in Sanlam, a financial services firm. Motsepe has an estimated worth of $3.2 billion as of August 2021, according to Forbes. And this is his wife. So what we saying? We good? She passed the test? Good black woman, beautiful black woman. Yeah, see, we good. Did I get the thumbs up? There you go, Patrice. You did good. So, in black woman's eyes, you did good. Now, what do we have here? Beyonce, the wife of Jay-Z. Even though hip hop has been around since the early 1980s, it took until 2019 for the genre to generate its first billionaire. That distinction went to Jay-Z, whose diverse investments in music, art, and cannabis, plus his Marcy Ventures Partners capital investment firm, have earned him a net worth of $1.4 billion as of August 2021. There we go. Y'all know who Jay-Z is, right? There we go. There we go. We good. But Beyonce may be too light skinned. I don't know. But they like Beyonce. So, I mean, it evens out, I guess. So, as long as she keep putting out them hits. So, here we go. George Lucas and his wife, Melody Hobson Lucas. We still got 1,400 billionaires to potentially review. Hold on. As of August 2021, Forbes reports George Lucas has a net worth of $7 billion. And if you think that Lucas is stingy with his money, he's quite the opposite. He's very well invested in the world of philanthropy, and his charitable family foundation reportedly has $1 billion in assets. In 2006, he began dating Melody Hobson of Ariel Capital Management. They got married in 2013 and have been together ever since. The Lucases share a daughter who was conceived by gestational carrier in 2013. Drum roll, please. Dun, 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 George Lucas, my man, got him a beautiful black woman. A beautiful black woman. Just graceful in all her white. That's the guy. Y'all know who George Lucas is. Movies. My God. Look at that. So, black women, there you prop them up. That gets the thumbs up, right? George Lucas, black women, there you go. Okay. So yeah, y'all win it, right? There we go. Okay. But I still got some more. That's where their list ended, but I took it a step further to remind y'all that Magic Johnson is a billionaire as well. 1.2 billion, according to Forbes. Ooh. And you know who Magic is married to? Cookie. Y'all know Cookie? Right? Cookie been with Magic for years now. So yeah, so does she pass the test? Let me bring myself up here real quick. She good? Cookie is good. Is she? Well, it'd be like this, right? So because she not, dark skinned, but she light skinned, right? But she married to a billionaire. So that's Cookie, Cookie okay with us, right? We good? We black women, is that a pass? Yeah, okay. I see Elliot Roberts here. Thumbs up. There we thumbs up. There we go. So Cookie passed the test, hopefully. Oh man. Hold on, wait, one more. Hold on. LeBron, I mentioned him earlier, right? LeBron has a net worth of 1 billion, still playing, right? And y'all know who he married to. We just mentioned her, Savannah James. They look happy. Beautiful couple, right? So, once again, let me see them thumbs up or thumbs down. We good? LeBron and Savannah, we good? They thumbs up, or is like this? But they like Savannah, so it's got to be up, right? Yeah. Okay, Jay Gray. Jay Gray said passes the test. Wait, hold on. LeBron passes the test. Shaq should have a bit. Well, Shaq not married, so yeah, Shaq out here running around with a 24-year-old or something like that, having a good old time. Skinny boy gave it the thumbs up. Elliot gave the thumbs up. And they never mentioned Shaq as being a billionaire, man, for some odd reason. On all the lists that I looked at, they never had him on there. Let me see what else I got. Oh, and this is the billionaire Chin from Jamaica. This is his wife, and I put this picture up here for a reason. So you guys let me know. So he's half black and half, I think, Chinese. Right here. So is she black? Is she black? What y'all think? She looked like mixed, right? Beautiful woman, beautiful couple. What y'all think? I say she looked like the girl that that played in Jungle Fever, Flipper's wife. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So she looked half to me. So okay, somebody said tweener, Creole maybe, yeah. So I mean that's black. Let's just say black. But yeah, so and this is the write-up about Alex Karp. Like I said, this is the other billionaire right there. And then also we have Ben Horowitz. He's married to his black wife. But Alex Karp, they don't know if he's dating anyone. So yeah, so there we go. And then also this is Demi Tope. So yeah, so he is actually married. I just wanted to make sure I got that clear. So if you look on this list real quick, hold on. See that Tope? I had to make sure I got the picture. He is actually married to a black woman. Beautiful black woman too. Yeah, as somebody said, Byron Allen. Yeah, they never put him on the list. I don't know why, but I was like, man, but he's married to a white woman. So, I mean, I know black women, they can't count that. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yes, let me see. Let me see if we still, how many did we cover? That was like 17 or 18, right? So I don't know where the other 1,400 are, what, if we covered like 20, let's say 20, 1,380. Where's the other to make it a majority so that tweet can be true? Well, I guess that's it, guys. Mm. But we did find something out. There is a particular race of men who are billionaires that do value black women, and they do marry black women when they're billionaires or when they become billionaires. It's one particular group that tends to marry black women at the highest rate out of all the ones that we, found. Look like black men and African men. So I guess, the tweet should have read like when black men are billionaires, they tend to marry black women, right? Nigerians, African American men. Yeah, they tend to marry black women. How interesting is that? We're not done. So let me get to some of these super chats. Black women. What? And it's not even anything that we should be celebrating, like, oh, black men do marry black women when they're billionaires. Like, bro, that's what normally happens. Because I can promise you this, for the rest of the 2,800, 2,700 billionaires, they tend to marry within their race. It is what it is, man. But for some odd reason, the black community, we I guess we don't see that. So RB Styles, what's going on with the $9.99 super chat? Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. And from downtown, what's going on with the $20 super chat? Thank you, brother. Said peace, medium man. Glad to be tuned in on a Friday morning, my brother. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Rad Talk with the $1.99 super chat. What's going on, good brother? Hope y'all came out yesterday's storm. All right, brother. It was crazy. My all our patio furniture was moved around. It was hectic, brother. We seen the pictures, man. It's crazy. Sir, $10 super chat said my baba calls printed me a mint this morning. I'm focused, man. When I become a billionaire, I'll be sure to laugh at these women. The money is the motive. Simper. I know you owed it, brother. Thank you, man. See here, D320KG, 199 super chat said, must respect Media Man for Friday's show. Oh, man, it's my pleasure, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. From downtown, 296, $2 super chat said, I need some breakfast. Snow bunny alert. I need some breakfast. And then white women weren't even doing nothing to Dr. Umar. They just walked past. Project Leroy, the $5 super chat. He says, man, okay. AD and MA, 2 billionaires from Nigeria, and still haven't gone back and built up their countries. Let that sink in. Yeah, it's crazy. And like I said, man, I've been to Nigeria twice. And I was telling people that they have some of the best infrastructure, like the downtown area, Nairobi. Not Nairobi. Where the hell was I at? What's the capital in Nigeria? Jesus, I forgot. But yeah, but there's no middle class. It's like you either, uber rich or you're, living in the slums. And when I was in the military, we hung out more in the slums providing medical care. Right. And it's crazy out there. So who's from Nigeria? Y'all can attest to this. Let's see here. Intellect with the $10 super chat said they only account if they look like Precious. Jesus. I dated an Eritrean that was very dark, but American black woman said she was a Barbie dipped in chocolate because of her naturally straight hair and East African features. Yeah, man, we broke that down. It was a divestor content creator. She was explaining all these caveats to a black woman being accepted as a true black woman, they called it a phenotypical black woman. So she had to have, like, I think, big lips, a wide nose, and she had to be dark skinned, of course. But it was so many caveats to where they said that women like, let's say, like a Stacey Dash, Gabrielle Union, any type of model that had white or European features, they don't consider them dark skinned or black because they have too many features that look European. And that's why black men are attracted to them, because they don't look like a phenotypical black woman. Does that make sense? And it took me a while to understand what they were trying to get at, but basically they were trying to pigeonhole black men into liking a particular type of dark-skinned black woman. So yeah, it's pretty wild, man. And if any black women are know about this stuff, you can let them know in the chat. It has to be a specific type. So Dante Bryan with the $5 super chat says skin bleaching. Beyonce won't count to most black women. I said they like Beyonce, so they, I guess she's a pass. I don't know. Project Leroy $2 super chat said Jamaica becoming awfully more like Asia today. Fitness information with $5 Canadian. Thank you, brother. He said, I can't believe black women actually believe billionaires prefer black women. This is a different level of delusion. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And like I said, we have literally close to 2,800 billionaires in the world, 813 in the United States. 16 was, let's say, about 20 billionaires, black or African American. And the majority of those men are black men married to black women. So, and honestly, black men weren't even looking for credit for this. We just do what we normally do. We marry within our race. That's what happens. So I'm not doing this to be like, see, black women, this is what you know. I'm like, man, this is normal. And I don't understand why black women don't understand that. It's normal. So let's see here. Skinny Boy with the $2 super chat said, don't you find that suspicious? Suspicious. A guy incognito $5 super chat said Byron Allen gives Griot awards to black women while sitting next to his white wife. I want to troll like that one day. Yeah, it's funny. They don't like him, but he literally, he's the owner and founder of the Griot. That employs so many black women. It's all right. Lord have mercy. Let me get a couple. Thanos was right. True black woman has other people's hair, other people's eyes, other people's lashes, other people's booties. Then you'll be real, Lord. We ain't at 300 likes yet. We got 430 people in the building. God, dog. And I know it's been more traffic running through. It's going to be crazy. I'm probably going to see 2,000, 3,000 views on this as soon as we shut this down. But we ain't even got that many likes. Let me check this. I if you notice, I rarely stress, likes. But thank you for Mr. G-Rap for pointing that out. But I don't even tell y'all to do that, as much as I should. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, we got 272, man. Can we get that 300, please? Thank you. Intellect $5 super chat said, I'm not a billionaire and will never be, but I will be a millionaire one day, and wifey will be Latina or most likely East Asian. Jesus. Thank you, brother. Yeah, there you go, Mona. Yeah, I'm like, God, dog. Can we get that 300? I ain't stopped the show. Lord. All right. So, and again, like I said, one of my favorite YouTube channels, I always go to them for a little bit of information. And I've already, some of the names you may recognize because we just covered them, but I felt that this was a good video from Black Excellence Excellus. It's one of my favorite YouTube channels. I always pull to them for Black luxury living and things of that nature. So I got this video and they actually pointed out the Black billionaire wives. Yeah. So Let's take a look. Here we go. Fair use, fair use. Here we go.
Hello and welcome back. In this original Black Excellence presentation, we will highlight the Black wives of billionaires.
Welcome to blackexcellence.com, the site where we share Black excellence, opulence, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
Since there are only a handful, the Black wives of billionaires are an elite group of Black women that are worthy of respect all on their own. These are ambitious, intelligent, and awe-inspiring women who have either helped their husbands build or helped provide support of the thriving multi-billion-dollar empires that they enjoy today. Many of these wives are committed to multiple philanthropic endeavors.
Hey, let me just shout out and say thank you for getting us up to 324 likes that quick. Thank y'all, man. I know y'all noticed that he don't even ask us for likes, even though I should. But thank you. I appreciate it. But that comment, I still don't like how they say these types of things. Like the way she said it, she was like, these women are, special in their own right and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, you ain't got to say that. Just give the Black billionaire men their just due for marrying these Black women. I don't know. I pay attention to those things. Like every time it's kind of a slight. I don't like that. Jesus. Here we go.
Run multi-million-dollar enterprises on their own.
See?
No matter the dynamics, these couples form incredible teams with their husbands, and it will be very difficult to write the story of these rich, powerful men without acknowledging and crediting the formidable women that stand beside them.
See, it's just, it's always like, we can't just acknowledge that these men have become billionaires. It's like, let me just go ahead and make sure that I put it out there that these Black women could do bad by themselves, so to speak. I don't know. It's maybe I'm tripping, and maybe I've been jaded because I've been in these dang spaces, and that could be on my end. But when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, that it's kind of, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat. Let me know. I may be, if I'm tripping, you can let me know. Like I said, you can let me know. I may be wrong.
In this original Black Excellence presentation, we want to celebrate the elite club of Black billionaire wives. So without further ado.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, y'all see, Barry Hamilton said formidable women, you know what I'm saying? Like, Guy Incognito, no, you were okay. Like I said, I'm always open to, critique, and I may be, doing too much. Sometimes I can admit to that, but it's just, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Maddox 12 just said, no, I feel the same way. It's like being pro-Black equals pro-Black women. Yeah, Autobot, Jazzman 98. Yeah, that's kind of, All right, let's continue.
Let's get started. Thelma Stewart. Thelma Stewart and David L. Stewart were married in 1976 and have now been married for nearly 45 years. Thelma is a St. Louis native and graduate of the St. Louis Municipal School of Nursing. Her commitment to infant health care began as a registered nurse in Homer G. Phillips Hospital's newborn and premature nursery. Mrs. Stewart is committed to contributing to a higher quality of life for all St. Louis citizens through active volunteerism. She leverages her resources to help causes she believes in with a focus on children, families, and the arts.
So this this is David Stewart's wife. We just went over this. So yeah, y'all seen her before. So yeah, she's a accomplished woman, but yeah, let's continue.
As a dedicated member of the United Methodist Church, Thelma has been active with its Methodist Women organization. Her current board positions include Variety, the children's charity of St. Louis, Girls Inc., St. Louis Art Museum, and the Sheldon Center.
So, and just to be clear, the reason why I'm showing this video is more so for Black women, man. Like, I know y'all swear that people don't have your best interests in these spaces. I mean, I promise you I do, but I'm not going to sit there and let y'all lie on Black men or just sit there and try and prop another race up just because you think that they may be, shitting on Black men. Y'all not going to do that here. But what I am going to do is show you the truth. So if this inspires you to see these successful Black men, billionaires married to Black women, then you need to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? Go on your page and start shouting this stuff out. Instead of sitting there trying to wait for white men to affirm you, and y'all jump out the bushes from a false tweet, why don't you just find the truth out? Right? Like, damn. Here we go.
Thelma says her involvement in nonprofits began when she was very young. As a teenager, she recalls canvassing the neighborhood to raise money for multiple sclerosis. The Stewarts have 2 children. Their son, David L. Stewart II, is the CEO of Polarity Limited, and their daughter, Kimberly, is CEO of K Period Media. They both are equally involved in the community. Her husband, David L. Stewart, is founder and chairman of IT provider Worldwide Technology. David L. Stewart oversees a company that generates more than $12 billion a year in sales annually. According to Forbes, Stewart has a net worth of $3.7 billion as of September 2021. Beyonce and Jay-Z tied the knot in a secret ceremony in 2008 and have now been married for nearly 14 years. The couple's real-life chemistry quickly crossed over into their careers, with their first musical collaboration on Jay-Z's '03 Bonnie and Clyde in 2002. Not long after their first hit, the superstar couple followed up with another chart topper, Crazy in Love.
Oh, got a super chat. My bad. I see Mona caught it. Hold on. Says Samantha Reed, 499 super chat. She said, I agree at having specific black phenotype. I was shamed by a group of black women for being fair-skinned and articulate. I received so much colorism from black women. Wow. Yeah, like I said, I hate speaking for black women and y'all experience, but I do my research and I've seen it. But sometimes when a black man says it, it's like, no, it's not true. Black men are colors. But again, I'm going to quote Kendra G. Kendra G said it herself. She said that black women are the most colorist on her show because they typically ask for the same black men, the dark-skinned black men. And they always shit on the light-skinned black men. And what I notice is black men are, they try and, mask what they actually like. And they'll try and be respectful because we do know that there is a level of colorism that was out there with the rappers and, the videos and things of that nature. So I don't want to sit there and, I guess, diminish the experience of it because I watched the movies, Dark Girls and Light Girls and stuff like that, created by Bill Duke. But yeah, man, it's when we talk about colorism, it's a black community thing. It's not black men. And I see more black women doing it than anybody to their own as well. So like, Samantha Reed is saying. So it's crazy, man. Thank you. Listen to you. Fair use.
Following year, the power couple is no stranger to the spotlight and are one of the most well-known husband-wife duos in the world. However, they have been successful in keeping most of their private life, private. The Queen of R&B and King of Hip Hop added to their royal family with the birth of their 2 daughters and son, Blue Ivy, Sir, and Rumi. Beyonce is one of the most recognizable figures in contemporary music. She rose to fame in the late 90s as the central member of pop R&B group Destiny's Child. In the following decade, Beyonce embarked on a multi-platinum, record-breaking solo career with an unbroken string of #1 pop solo albums, platinum singles, Grammy Awards, and sold-out world tours. Her husband, Sean Jay-Z Carter, an iconic rapper and one of the most influential businessmen in the music industry. Carter's diverse investments in music, art, and cannabis, as well as partnerships with Live Nation, have helped him earn a net worth of $1.4 billion as of September 2021, according to Forbes. Melody Hobson Lucas. Melody Hobson Lucas and George Lucas married in 2013 and have now been married for nearly 9 years.
Now this is the shining star. I guess this is what those black women who hate black men like to see. And the funny thing is, it will be hard for me to find a black man who doesn't rock with Lucas. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait. Let me just Wait 1 second. Let me Lucas. George Lucas, the movies. I'm pulling up his movies. So the whole, the Star Wars franchise, Indiana Jones, shit, American Graffiti, man, Beverly Hills Cop. Come on, man. Wait, hold on. What else? All the Indiana Jones, Red Tails, Howard the Duck. That's a classic. The Skywalker. The Land Before Time. That's George Lucas too. Man, the Labyrinth. Man, I remember that movie. We used to watch that. Let's see here. The Robot Chicken, Star Wars. That's funny. Who else? The Pixar Story, Mishima. What else did he do? I know he does a gang of other movies. But most notably the Star Wars franchise. Black men rock with George Lucas. So it's not even a thing. Like, man, we like, hey, his wife is beautiful. George Lucas, we got no problem with him. So, especially for me, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but Indiana Jones and Beverly Hills Cop, oh, man, come on. So, we rock with him. Damn near every white man who's in a power position that's married to a black woman, black men don't have an issue. We literally rock with these folks. And then now they're trying to make it like a competition. Like, no, man, do what you got to do. George Lucas cool as hell. So, I mean, black men, do y'all have a problem? Like,
Melody and George started dating in 2006, and they attribute their happy marriage to the respect they have for each other's individual successes outside of their marriage. Hobson is an American businesswoman who...
This is good. So I low-key don't have any issues with white men. Yeah, I'm gonna get mine regardless, millennial investor. So I mean, do what you need to do. I'm gonna get mine. So, Johnson said, nope, don't have an issue. Yeah, millennial said white men cool to hang out with. Yeah, man, I was in the military. I used to spend 14, 15 hours on post with white folks. And some of those white folks, I was in their wedding. Still cool with them, godfathers of their children. We all brothers, man. I mean, the only time race, rears its ugly head is when political season comes around. I'm telling you, man, white people ain't really focused on us like that. The majority of them, they don't give a damn about what black people doing. And we just need to get out of our own way. Like, shit. I mean, we know it's some racism still out there. We not stupid. But damn, they ain't worried about us like that. Live your life. Shit. Let's continue. Fair use.
Is currently president and co-CEO of Ariel Investments. She also sits on the boards of Starbucks, JP Morgan Chase, and was chairman of DreamWorks board until its sale to Comcast. Hobson is a multimillionaire and power networker in her own right. Born in Chicago, the youngest of 6 children raised by a single mother, she went on to attend Princeton. Hobson is a friend of Michelle and Barack Obama. She's a longtime advocate for financial literacy, calling it the key to generations of success. The Lucases welcomed a daughter by surrogate, Everest Hobson Lucas, in 2013, the first biological child for both parents. Her husband, George Lucas, is a motion picture director, screenwriter, and producer. Most of us know him as the creative force behind Star Wars and Indiana Jones. He has largely retired from filmmaking and is now very well invested in the world of philanthropy. As of September 2021, Forbes reports George Lucas has a net worth of
She's such a beautiful black woman, man. Like, goodness gracious, so regal. So much grace. Like, goodness gracious. And y'all trying to make a divide. This is a beautiful couple, man. Very respected. Let's continue.
$7 billion. Titi Joyce Adenuga. Titi Joyce Adenuga is married to Mike Adenuga, the second richest black billionaire in Nigeria. TT met her future husband while she was job hunting at the defunct DevCom Merchant Bank. She was educated at the famous Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, and Osun State. TT hails from the Delta State, and her stylish and fashionable side is easily noticed by an onlooker, despite the fact that they live a very conservative life. The Adenugas have 2 daughters, Folashade and Adeniyi. Her husband, Mike Adenuga, built his empire through oil and telecom investments. His company, Globalcom, is Nigeria's 3rd largest telecom operator. Forbes reports that he has an estimated net worth of $6.3 billion as of September 2021. Precious Malloy Masepi. Precious Malloy Masepi and Patrice Masepi married in 1989, and now they have been married for nearly 33 years.
Don't she look amazing? Married for 33 years. This woman is gorgeous. That's another African man married to an African woman. Like, we're trying to cause division in our own community. Jesus. Let's continue.
Precious, like Patrice, was brought up in Soweto. Precious attended Wits University, the same as her husband, where it is believed that they met. She worked as a hospital physician and general practitioner in various hospitals in South Africa before establishing the first women's health clinic in Johannesburg in 1993. Precious has developed a passion for education and is currently the chancellor of the University at Cape Town. Mrs. Masepi also has a strong interest in fashion and founded the African Fashion International, which has a vision to show the world African design and talent. Through her leadership, she has been able to attract Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week to South Africa. Mrs. Masepi has received many awards and recognition for her pioneering work in women's health and cancer awareness. The Masepis have 3 sons, Talopi, Kagozi, and Kabelo. Her husband, Patrice Masepi, became the first black billionaire ever on the Forbes list back in 2008. He built his fortunes through his gold mining company, African Rainbow Minerals. He's since expanded to an investment firm called African Rainbow Capital, and he also owns shares in Sanlam, a financial services firm. Masepi has an estimated net worth of $3.2 billion as of September 2021, according to Forbes.
Man, that's crazy. Just beautiful black woman. Why do I even have to cover this stuff? Like, man, we should just be celebrating the fact that we have some billionaires. Like, man, we need to increase these numbers. It's tough, man. We're going to be reviewing John Hope Bryant's let me see here. I have it pulled up here. We're going to review this here in a second. John Hope Bryant just came out with his business plan for America, a case for the Big Tent through his Operation Hope. It was released on May 8th, and I read through it. And I'm actually bringing it to you guys as well so we can read through it and see what his projections are for the black community in 2053. You know, and him saying that we are projected to have a $0 net worth in the black community. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, so we should be celebrating things like this, man. Like, goodness gracious. Here we go.
Tsitsi Masiwa. Tsitsi Masiwa and Strive Masiwa married over 20 years ago. Tsitsi is a native of Zimbabwe and is the youngest of 5 girls. After completing primary and secondary school in Zimbabwe, she went on to attend the University of Zimbabwe, where she attained an MBA. Today, Tsitsi is an African philanthropist and social entrepreneur who has devoted her life to empowering the lives of young people through education. She started working in philanthropy in the early 1990s when their country of Zimbabwe was gripped by the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Her passion led her to co-found Higher Life Foundation with her husband, which provides educational services and scholarships for over 250,000 children. Mr. and Mrs. Masiwa have 5 daughters and 1 son, Elizabeth, Sarah, Vimbai, Moses, Joanna, and Esther. Her husband, Strive Masiwa, is the founder and executive chairman of the telecommunications, media, and technology company, Econet Wireless. Masiwa also has ownership in the privately held London-based Liquid Telecom Group. This company is Africa's largest fiber optic and satellite business. Masiwa has a net worth of $1.7 billion as of September 2021.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed with us until the end.
All right. Thank you to Black Iscelis. Appreciate all your work. So that was just a quick review of the names that I mentioned. Like I said, guys, about 20 Black billionaires across the world. 2 of them that I can confirm are of those Black wives are married to white men. George Lucas and Ben Horowitz. So the rest of them who are married to black men, Black or African men. I mean, there you have it. And like I said, this is just kind of a, some education for everybody. We kind of focus on the wrong things, trying to find validation from white men on Black one's behalf. I'm like, man, why would y'all do that when you got these Black men that are marrying y'all at the highest rate? I mean, it is what it is. But who said? Red Lord said those numbers can't be right if brothers keep leaving. You talking about the plan, John Hope Bryant's plan. He basically says that, and I'm quoting from his plan, it said one study shows that if we don't invest in the economic future of African Americans and they remain on their current economic trajectory, they will have an estimated collective net worth of 0 by 2053. This is not just bad for Black America. This is bad for America. So yeah, I didn't reviewed the study. I have it right here. It's from the Prosperity Now website. Black and Latino households are on a path to owning zero wealth. And this was published in 2017. So I want to read that so I can reference it once we bring it to the live stream and discuss the financial future for the Black community. So yeah, so we definitely gonna get to it. So let me get to these super chats. Okay. Okay. Dante Bryan with the $10 super chat said, I couldn't care less. If they can get them, more power to them. Dirk is married to a gorgeous Black woman, and I love Dirk. He ain't white. He clear as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, man. And, the viral picture of Dirk going to the game with a plate full of food covered in foil. And that's how everybody was like, yeah, we knew he was married to a Black wife when he was coming to the game with that foil covered food. Yeah, man. I don't think Black men be tripping like that, man. I know I don't. It's okay. Dirk cool. Intellect $5 super chat said, besides Star Wars, Lucas is also co-founder of both Industrial Light and Magic VFX and THXAV. His impact to filmmaking is second to none. I agree, man. That's good info. Thank you, brother. One Titans $5 super chat said, medium Ben Horowitz posted that he never said that or spoke to the woman who posted. Yeah, man, we covered it, man. Watch the replay. Yes, I made sure that I went thorough. Appreciate it, brother. See, Serpentient says we gonna stop having sports athletes and entertainers. Yeah. John Smith, I think that's overly optimistic. I think that it's going to happen much sooner than that. Yeah, and I'm focused on 2030. That's when we're going to see a huge change in the Black community. I went over the 2030 projections from the McKinsey report. So I want to couple it with John Hope Bryant's strategy. So I want to hear his as well. Let's see here. Scott H said, yet Black culture is doing nothing to mend the divide between Black men and Black women. Instead, is doubling down on Black women empowerment and Black boy illiteracy. Yeah, and the way I see it is I think people have made their decision, on which way they want to go. You have a handful of, what we would consider the pro-Blacks who have somewhat of a warped mindset in regards to where we need to put our focus on, because their focus is saying that Black men are the leaders of the community and they need to do something about these black women. But we see, based off the statistics, that black men are doing what they need to do, but the black community hasn't acknowledged that. And we see that the issue and all of our help needs to be focused on getting black women on the right path, especially with finances and everything else. But they still have a jaded mindset, and it's furthered by guys like Dr. Umar, who continue pushing this narrative that the black woman is God. And it's sad, because when black women hear this, then they are automatically going to assume that they don't have to change. But their change is necessary in order for the black community to succeed. And then you have guys like myself, aware black men, who do the research, and I look at it and present it to you guys, and we understand what's going on. I understand that there are black men who have made the decision to leave the community. Like, seriously, even if they're not becoming passport bros, they're focused on doing the SYSBM movement. They're gone. They're not going to attempt to procreate with black women. They're not going to date and or marry black women. So that's a large contingent of black men that are gone. And then we all know that black women have a preference for black men. Even though they don't say it, it's true. It's furthered by the statistics of marriage. But there's a large contingent of black women who are focused on marrying outside of their race. But they fail to understand that other races of men have to pick them. And as of now, they're not. Black women are still the least married and the most divorced. White men tend to marry Asian and Hispanics. When they do, marry out. Black women are the lowest on that list. But those black women who feel that it's just going to be a seamless transition to date or marry outside of their race, they're in for a wake-up call. And that's, a contingent of black women as well. And then we have a contingent of black women who still want to partner with black men. But a lot of those women have their own ideas of marriage and what it should look like. The modernized marriage. I'm going to still work, but I keep all my money and you pay all the bills and you work hard, and I want to be a stay-at-home mom when I want to. And it's a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. So I think people have just made their decision, and eventually I think black men are going to continue succeeding because we've been doing it, pushing ourselves up to majority middle class, having the most $100,000 earners, having the most millionaires in the black community. And I think that's going to continue because those black men are waking up and like, hey, man, we did what we can. We are leaders in our own right, but you can't lead somebody if they're not willing to follow. And back in the day, black men used to be willing to fight for that position with black women. They would sit there and be like, okay, look, I'm going to try and give her what she wants. I'm going to try and be a stepdad. I'm going to try and step in and do this and accommodate, this black woman because I'm so black power. But now shit has changed. Black men are not fighting anymore. They hear what black women are saying on social media and it's like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm going to go where I'm appreciated, which is a tagline that black women actually coined from Black Twitter. I'm going to go where I'm appreciated. Black men took it and ran with it. So, and black women are still trying to figure out where they can go where they're appreciated. And eventually, all roads lead back to black women or black men because we marry y'all the most. So if that's what you meant by that, then you got your wish. But I'm pretty sure it didn't mean that. You wanted to go where you thought you were appreciated. For sex, white men will have sex with you. But marriage is a whole different thing. So I just think it's people have made their decision. Black men in particular are done fighting. Because some of this stuff is downright funny. Like this, I tried to take this serious, but it was funny to me. I'm like, damn, man, you only needed one billionaire to say this. Yeah, it was crazy. But that's my thoughts on it. This is my opinion. So, just my opinion. Let's see here. Mike Ruck, what's going on, brother? Said there will be a significant divide between black people soon. Yeah. And the divide, like we already see it with black men. The only people in the black community that's holding on to this black man bad narrative is The black men whose jobs rely on black women paying them, and the black women who hate black men, they still see all black men as the Pookies and Ray Rays or whatever, even though it's a small minority of those guys. The black men over here, the aware men, there's a clear distinction between us and them. And I hate to say that, but it is. And the only people that's still focused on that, all black men fit this category, are the black women who don't like us, are the black men who get paid, such as Dr. Umar, the Tony Gaskins of the world, Derek Jacksons, those types of guys. And there's multiple guys on TikTok that I think black women can look towards, in regards to being stepdads. I just seen a post on Spiritual Word. You guys should go check this out. Spiritual Word posted a black woman. I'll read it to you guys so you guys can take a look at the comments. Hold on. This woman, she tweeted, and Spiritual Word posted, she said, the weakest men become stepfathers. And if you look in the comments, there was over 4,000 comments on that tweet. There is thousands of black men saying that's not true. That's not true. I'm gonna be a stepdad. And I want black women to save the names of those guys that's saying that they want to be stepfathers. Those black men. There's your pool. So whatever you hear the men over here saying, it shouldn't matter, because you have a large contingent of black men who are willing to be stepfathers for your children. So there you have it. Right? And also, there's a lot of black men that don't like what we do over here. Y'all need to save their names and call on them for, your overarching protection, as you guys say. Since you don't want to get married, but you still want the protection of the black men, there are men on TikTok that are championing you guys no matter what. So you guys need to be gathering up all these names, so when you get into trouble, you need to reach out to them. Because there are black men out there that still will support y'all no matter what foolery y'all do. Stepfathers, thousands of them. Write the names down. Brother, y'all think I'm bullshitting. Go check out the post. Go check. Hold on. Let me see here. This black man says, the strongest men become stepfathers. The weakest men leave their kids without a father. That same narrative that we hear all the time about black men being deadbeats. We know it's not true. It is what it is. Let's see here. This black man says, I disagree. The realest men become stepfathers. He's in there. He got a blue check. Let's see here. The dude, the comedian Tony Baker, he says, this is lame as hell. So, Tony Baker, he's on your side for the black women who have children. Y'all need to be focused on him, guys like him. It's 20 people, I'm pretty sure, who agree with him. Yeah, it's women, men in there. So start writing down these names, taking their ads down, and look to these black men and stop focusing on the black men who say that they don't want to marry or they don't want to be stepfathers. Y'all got thousands of them right here. Let me see here. This woman says, I was raised by a real man who is also my stepfather, but to me, he is my dad. Y'all really just say anything. Let's see here. This black man says, the weakest men are deadbeats who let another man raise their child and don't even be in the child's life. There you go. Let's see here. It's another DJ Fade Jeff checkmark. He said, what? Some of the most amazing, strongest men I know have gladly become bonus parents. Please stop getting on social media spewing ignorance. Takes an amazing human being to intentionally choose to raise and love someone else's child. There you go. So that's why I always say, like, man, I don't know why we get black women come over here in these spaces and you guys argue with the guys who say that they don't want to, marry women with children. When you got a large contingent of black men that are, willing, ready and willing. So go to that comment or go to that page and get the names of those black men. There you have it. I just fixed your problem. So let's see. Did I get the other super chats? Dante Bryan with the $5 super chat said you can't be pro-black and pro-black men at the same time. Yeah, it's funny. Thank you. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to help fix that problem on up quick. Mackie said, I've never dated a woman who didn't have young children and they still did not submit never again. Yeah, man, and some people have their, opinions, and I don't think the guys in these spaces are trying, they don't go as far as to say that those guys are the weakest men. They just say that they're not doing it. And that's their right to say so. And truth be told, I don't like to see a black woman without kids say that she don't mind dating a man or marrying a man with kids. I don't want her to do that as well. That's just me. And I know there's a difference. The man is typically a provider and he's not expecting her to come and provide, but I would want her to find one of these black men that don't have children to start a new family with, her own family. That's my opinion. And that may differ from these RP spaces. Y'all know I don't care. But so, yeah, I would prefer that black women without children, they keep that same mentality and go find you a black man that doesn't have children or don't. I mean, you do what you do. So let's see here. Intellect said, I'll date a single mom all day, every day. Because like Chris Rock said, they effing, but married, no, I'm good. And that's typically what happens. And that's why I tell single mothers, they have to be very intentional about the men that they date. And the vetting process needs to be on point. Because most men, not just black men, most men see single mothers as useful to the group, right? Because typically they busy with the kids, and then women have this outlandish thing that they tell men up front, you're not seeing my kids until a year later or 6 months later. You really think that men are sitting there like, what? You're not going to let me meet your children? And you're going to make me wait 6 months or a year to meet your kids? Oh, no, that won't work. Are we still having sex between that 6 month time frame? Well, yeah, we're going to have sex. Oh, well, never mind. It's like, okay, I don't need to meet your kids because we having sex. So, and then by the time it's time to meet Johnny, trying to meet, this little runaround. And you're like, well, I don't even know this kid. This is too much for me. I didn't know it was going to be this serious, dating, a single mother, and I'm not ready to meet your kid. I think we should just end it here. That's what's going to happen. So that's why I tell single mothers that y'all need to be very intentional. And I would suggest try and marry a guy who already has kids, for himself. Because if you get with one of these single guys that don't have children, it's a high chance that a lot of them are just going to see you as useful to the group. And this is just some advice from your friendly neighborhood media man. Y'all can take it or not. And you can roll the dice with what you listen to these spaces, you hear the men say it. I'm just reiterating what they say. So you can press your luck, and try and, date one of these men without kids, and he going to use that box and he going to get rid of your ass when it's time for you to show him your kids. You're like, man, I ain't ready for all that. So take my advice on that. So you're going to make a dude wait, a year to meet your kids after he been knocking the bottom out of that thing. Like, okay. King P Beats. Media man, is the real issue that the women with kids don't like the men that will be down to be stepdads. And that's what tends to happen. They're not their type. And even, women with children typically say that. It was a guy, a fat guy with a shirt. He said, I just want to eat coochie and be some woman's stepdad or something like that. And they was like, ugh. Yo, Mrs. G-Rest, she deserves a 6-figure generous man. I'm trying to help. So we'll see that. I don't know. Shoot. Oh, hey, we got why you got your whole government name in here? Jamaica Hale. Why you got your whole name in here, Pick Me? I let men meet my kids kind of quick because, buddy, do you really want to be a bonus dad? Most times my son can predict it won't even work. He can tell when a man isn't interested in me. And yeah, you guys determine that, when it's the right time or if the man is righteous enough to meet your buckaroo. Yeah, I get it. And you guys, it's a delicate dance for single mothers, man. It is. Because for one, you don't want to get used by a guy with no kids. And then two, you got to make sure that the guy, if you do meet a guy that has no kids or he has kids, he has to be serious. And then you have to make sure he's good enough or, worthy enough to meet your kids, in a specific time frame. It's tough, man. I get it. It's definitely tough. Let's see. Fax Kellerman said, I don't want to meet the kids too quick. I need to make sure I like the woman first. Yeah, and it's a delicate dance. Mr. Hunter said, all facts and no lies with that. Yeah, and I'm trying to explain it as, I know it's a touchy subject, but yeah, it needs to be said. If these women, want to get married. Ali Broderick, $10 super chat. What's going on, brother? Say, what's up, bro? You snuck in on me today, but I'm tuning in. Yeah, man. Had to get this one off, man. Oh, you said this is my personal channel. I'm like, man, why you put your whole name up in it? Now they can be coming to get you. They gonna reach out. Which USA Media Man cracks me up with Buckaroo. Yeah, I watched a lot of Martin back in the day, so yeah. With I think Jerome or somebody used to say young Buckaroos. No, it was Otis. Old Buckaroos and Thundercats. Let's see here. Rad Talk, dang. Jamaica ain't playing. Oh, man. Kubi Kush said that's why women should marry before they carry. Yeah, and I don't think in the Black community they understood the repercussions that would come with that until this stuff started to be highlighted, within these spaces, in particular with Kevin Samuels. It's like, yeah, you can do what you want. You can have as many kids as you want, but this is going to have some repercussions when you get older and you do decide to settle down. And this stuff should have been told to Black women before our time, right? But it wasn't. It was like, yeah, you could do whatever you want. And, welfare was coming in. You got the kids, you get the money. And now, these women are looking for partners, and it's very tough, So I get it. I get it. Yeah, see? So they be finding me on Facebook. I told you they was gonna come get you. See, Eric said you going down today, boy. Mess with this shit. Going down today, boy. Saint Cyr. Was you at facts? Show me where the fruit snacks at. I'm in them. Y'all wrong. Oh man. Let's see. I say pick me. So it really wasn't. My mom still tells me daily I don't need it, man. Yeah, man, it's tough, And like I said, sometimes I don't trust older women to give y'all the right advice. And that's why I try my level best to try and give Black men the best advice possible. Because I don't want to be lumped into that category of telling y'all to just go out there and sow your royal oats and risk getting some woman pregnant. Because trust and believe, you a young dude and you get a woman pregnant, in your 20s, early 20s, you're not married, brother, you're going to be financially strapped. So, I don't want y'all to get the worst information, but older Black women, man, y'all be sending these young Black women off. God. And it's so sad because Black men would be kind of watching from the rafters like, Like, damn, man, why you tell that woman that? Like, what? Y'all telling them the wrong ass information, and then when you try and get involved, it's like, oh man, it's black woman's business, and I'm like, Jesus, like, Jesus Christ, I don't know. Okay, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Look, see what my girl bought me. I told y'all. Look, you know what I'm saying? What? I'm about to hit the gym in my Omni-Man shirt. He crazy. Yeah, I got my shirt, man. Came in yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I had to go buy her something nice, you know, because she hooked me up. You know, reciprocation. That's what they call it, right? It's a reciprocation. I got my Omni-Man shirt. Y'all see that? Hey, I'm finna be cold up in there, brothers. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got to say about that? So yeah. So I reciprocated and took care of her. So that's how it works. So let's see here. Melvin 007 said, I know many black women see other black women mistakes. It's like they all following each other, dropping off a 10-story building in a straight line. Jesus. Johnson said, cool shirt. Yeah. If you was here on Wednesday, you just heard me talking about it. We've been watching the Invincibles or whatever. That show is nuts. We finally got to the second season, and it's kind of weird. Like, you know, Omni-Man ain't showed up yet. I know he is, but his son is out there doing all the work. So Kane, the bad guy, said black women send one another on kamikaze missions. Yeah, I'll be like, God, dog, that's advice y'all giving these young black women? Like, shit. The sir said, what? Omni-Man greater than Superman debate? Hey, come on, brother. Hey, we don't do that. We don't speak that foolery here. That nonsense. Nah, hey, Superman, hey, come on, man. Look, let me show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna pull something up for you. We don't. That's blasphemy. Let me see here. Oh man, I thought I had my shirt. I thought I had a picture. I wore it to the gym. Y'all know who Prime Superman is? Are y'all familiar with comics? Y'all know Prime Superman? Yeah. You telling me Omni-Man is gonna be Prime Superman? No. Come on, man. Spending 15,000 years in the sun, ready to kill everything in sight. Come on, brothers. We don't want to do this. We don't want to go down this road. Y'all got to see my shirt. So intellects, I like both, but got to keep it a buck. Superman will beat the brakes off Omni-Man. Invincible is fantastic. Yeah, man. Let's see, sir said, yeah, he's the most vicious one. Yeah, man. So let's see here. Medium Man, I'm behind. Is that your new merch? No, I need to make something like this with Medium Man on there, Omni-Man. And that'd be cool. If we got any graphic designers, hey, y'all can hook me up and give you a little cut. So your efforts won't be cheap. Yeah, Omni-Man is not even planetary. Let's see. That is Superman 1 in a million. 1 million. Yeah, y'all. I don't think y'all want smoke with that one. Let me see. Sir said Omni-Man will stab Soups with the kryptonite sword. Come on, man. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let's do some. Yeah, we don't want to do this. We don't want to go down this road you know what I'm saying, I start going down the history of the soups. We don't want to do this. We don't, you know. Yeah, we don't want to do this. Well, yeah, I love Omni Man, and I'm a huge fan of Homelander as well. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. The boys, Homelander is crazy as hell. So Homelander and Omni Man would be a good match. You could do that on Mortal Kombat now. I think they release Homelander's character, so you could play Homelander versus Omni Man on Mortal Kombat. But yeah, I like Homelander. That dude. And what was that other movie? Of it was like a version of Superman if he was evil, the young Superman. What was that movie called? It was an amazing movie. Just came out maybe in 2019, somewhere around there. I know the name? Y'all know the name. You know, Brightburn. There you go. Victor Creed. You got it. Brightburn. There you go. That movie was great. That was a great movie. I hope they do a sequel. There you go. Y'all know Brightburn. Superman was seasoned his broth. Easy work, Scuba Gooding Jr. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Let me get to the super chats before we get up out of here. I'm about to I think I gotta check in. Hold on. Let me get Jonathan G with $5 super chat. My bad, brother. Said those notifications don't get to me, man. Nice to see you, man. What's going on, good brother? Good to see you back. Thank you. Dante Bryan, $5 super chat said, nah, until Omni-Man gets a call from the Galaxy Vega and gets to Earth in 10 minutes flat, I don't want to hear nothing about him. Hey, but Omni-Man be delivering beatdowns, man. Pulling off arms, squeezing heads, you know, and he beat the shit out of his son. Jeez, into a rock and then flew off because he started to get emotional. We was dying laughing. He's like, Dad. He looked at him and bounced. Dante Bright $5 super chat said, nah, until Omni-Man. Okay, I got that one. Jeremy was going on $4.99 super chat said Omni-Man ain't even beating regular Superman. What the F is y'all smoking? Dante Bryan $5 super chat said Superman picked up Infinity and Eternity at the same time. Come on, yeah, I mean, we could go back and forth. You know, I mean, I like Omni-Man, but yeah, it will be curtains. Turn out the lights. Jamaica, the 199 super chat said, I love you, Media Man. Love you too. Thank you. I appreciate your support. We got to get Pick Meek back on here. I got a show for you. I definitely got a show for you. We need women. I'm waiting for my other counterpart to contact me back so I get both of y'all on here. But I got a show for you. I got a show. I'll send you email. Let's see here. Scuba Gooden Jr. $2 super chat said, wait until you see Grand Regent Thrag. Is that on the Invincibles? No, man, I ain't got to that yet. Intellect $5 super chat said, was disappointed as we couldn't have that Omni-Man Superman debate around most black women. We'd be squares, lame, and white was. Brother, y'all see, I don't care. I didn't sit there and told y'all that I've watched people play video games because it was that intriguing to me. I can't play Mortal Kombat worth shit, right? But to see people put the combos together, yeah, I've watched it. I've watched people play. For some odd reason, it came across my timeline on TikTok. They have a Tetris tournament. Have y'all seen this? And it's intense. These dudes are crazy with it. A Tetris tournament of all things. I watched a whole like maybe 8-minute video of two dudes fighting for the championship in Tetris. And then I watched what's the new Street Fighter? The newest Street Fighter. They had like a tournament or whatever. I watched a couple episodes of that. I seen the greatest comeback in Street Fighter gaming history. It's the Asian guy that used to kick everybody's ass. I watched that. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all I played Last of Us 1 and 2, and that was the first games that I played for a PlayStation 4 that I had for like 4 years and never even played it. Used it for DVDs when they were popular. And I played those games and I'm hooked. I mean, I'm waiting for 3 to come out. And I don't play. I beat Grand Theft, the last one, like way late than everybody else when I had time. But I am waiting on Grand Theft Auto, what is it, 6 to come out. So, and I still remember that tweet, that guy, when they released, they said that Grand Theft Auto 6 wasn't coming out until next year. He was like, man, that gives me something to live for. We need to make sure that we stay alive until Grand Theft Auto come out. And I was like, you know what? That's right. Let me be on my best behavior. Well, yeah, man, I don't care. So shit, I'm showing Superman books and shit. So, so yeah, Don 320 kg 199 super chat. Women now giving phone numbers out of fear of TikTok. Really? Let's see here. Sir said, I can watch game tournaments all day. Some of these dudes are amazing, man. Yeah, when you got time, they come across my feed. I'm going to definitely check it out. Man, it's so many different interests. Brother, there's a black guy. He created his own loose tea line. So when I first got on TikTok, I forgot his name, but I actually supported the brother, supported black business each month, supported him and bought some of his loose tea. And I actually had to buy a tea press or whatever to use it. But he used to take like suggestions from his followers. His followers will say, hey man, can you make a mango blueberry tea? And he was like, okay. And he would literally press all of this stuff down and put shit together. And he would make the tea and he would tell them that, hey, this one tastes good. This is my best one. Right. So I used to watch him. What else is out there? It's a bunch of, I watch some of the craziest stuff, man. They just come across my feed. I remember there used to be a page where it's a black guy living in China and he cooks and his name is Bobo. And he invites like the villagers of China to come eat with him. He'll literally like cook up, stuff and share it with the people around him. His name is Bobo on TikTok. I don't know what his, I think that's his name. But yeah, it used to be like very calming to me to watch this brother, speak Chinese and share food, share a nice meal with his uncle, as he would call him. Another Asian cooking show, all the cooking channels, man. It's a sarcastic dude that he critiques people cooking foods. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. I watched him. It's another guy that has a checkered wooden cutting board that makes like some of the most amazing food. It's another black man from Africa. He makes food for him and his son. And his tagline, he says, done. He's like, finished and done. Chop the celery, done. Chop the cucumber, done. Y'all heard him? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, oh, there he goes. Eric Sean. So dude's name is Mint Tea. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Hold on 1 second. I got something for y'all. Give me one. All right, so this is actually my girls. So this is Mint Tea. I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. Mint Tea. And this one was watermelon mint. And his name is Minty Bong Water. That's where you can get his stuff from. So yeah, I used to watch the brother. Actually bought some of his products. for myself and my girl, whichever one she wanted. So yeah, so we hooked them up. Let's see, Dante Bryant $5 super chat said, "When I hear Bobo, I think of Mr. Polo from Dragon Ball Z." Nah, that's off, man. Nah, his name is Bobo. No lie, his name Bobo. Sir, it says, "Dang, media man, now I need to go to Hartford to get some jerk chicken." And I have to cook my new meals today. I just exhausted my chicken and rice, ate those meals. And then what was I eating with that? Oh, I had my little taco bowl mix or whatever. So I just finished that up since it's Friday. So now I'm gonna go low carb next week. Just instead of coupling it with carbs, I'm gonna just have fruits, vegetables, and proteins. So I'm gonna treat myself this time. I have some chicken wings, but I'm not gonna have anything else with it. Just some juice, vegetable juice with some chicken wings, and then what else I got? I got some turkey. I'm gonna do a cheeseburger bowl with no carbs, just vegetables and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be in there. So let's see here. Team Peterson said, "I speak Mandarin and Cantonese. The looks I get when I order food for the table." Yeah, man, it's shocking. I watched some of those videos too. May have been you, Team Peterson. It's a lot of black guys. They'll go to Chinese restaurants, and they'll speak, Chinese or whatever, and they'll be shocked. Like, what the hell? Yeah, this guy, I remember the tipsy bartender. Man, that dude you gonna stagger at it wherever you at. Ain't that the dude that be making drinks in like sinks and stuff like that, like big barrels, pouring stuff in there? Yeah, man. Let's see here. Bukari Harris said, "Why all the push for them when they will never be Miss Cartwright, Mrs. Cartwright?" That was funny. Let's see here. I thought I saw something else. Somebody said, "I'm going to stuff my face." Who? Let me see if I can find. I know I follow a couple people following what they put. Oh, the comedian Nate Jackson, the guy that roasts people in his audience. And then, well, of course, the girl Nara Smith and her family, the Belief in family. Who else? Anybody else? Jess Whitty, she's hilarious. Charles S. Lee, he's a funny plastic surgeon. I don't know if y'all seen him before. As y'all see, the people I follow is just y'all like, what? Let me see. Who else? Notorious Foodie. That's the guy. This is the guy that cooks with the bowl or the cutting board. Yeah, he's making a Wagyu steak. I follow him. Y'all like, what does this do? What did you be looking at, man? Oh, and this is my guy, Wild Boy Outdoors. He'll teach you whatever you need to know. If you haven't been to SEER school, such as myself, I like this. So Wild Boy Outdoors. So if you need to learn how to start a fire with like have some chewing gum and you use the foil off of that, he'll teach you how to do that. Yeah, so let me see here. Who else? Rob, the Tequila Collective. This guy, he teaches you how to select tequila. So yeah, I want to get into that. Yeah. Who else? No, I guess that's it. Some other people too. Of course, the Lakers girls, Lakers. Yeah, so all that. So. Oh, and Travis Brown, he's a day trader. He's good. I follow him. So yeah, really good dude. So, but yeah, so just to give y'all a little sneak peek what the hell I be looking at. It don't be nothing serious, man. I'm just sitting there laughing the whole time. But yeah, let's get out of here, man. It's almost 12 o'clock. I didn't know it was going this long. But I think we covered a lot of stuff. So the overarching point is, especially for black women, stop jumping out the window just because you think it's going to make black men look bad, and do your research first. And also look up the statistics on billionaires. I mean, I just did a full live stream about it, gave you all the education and information that you need. So yeah, man, we not y'all enemy, man. We not, really even worried about what y'all doing like that. Just leave us alone. That's all I'm saying. We ain't y'all enemy. Okay. So thank you to everybody who donated cash apps and joining me for this pop-up show. I mean, I gave y'all 3 shows this week, and this had to be acknowledged. So I greatly appreciate it, man. I'm going to sit here and eat, probably take a nap. And then I'm going to get to this damn gym and get mine on in my new Omni-Man shirt. So yeah, so thank y'all. Enjoy your weekend. I appreciate everything. Thank you for the support. This has been an amazing month, and wish y'all well in the summer. Make sure you stay on that diet, get healthy, because I know you want to be on somebody's beach this summer. So you better get in shape. The first thing, yesterday I had my chiropractic appointment for my back. I got a realignment. I got a alignment on my back, and I also got the deep tissue massage. And my masseuse, when she came in, the first thing she said, she was like, "You lost weight," and it's only been a week since I was back. She said, "Yeah, you lost weight," and I was like, "Yeah, I told you I'm on my show diet." She's like, "Oh, I can tell." So yeah, I'm telling y'all, I don't play around when it comes to getting shredded. Oh, it's curtains. So yeah, so when I peel off, I'm gonna come on one of these live streams and act like nothing is different with a whole ass tank top on. And y'all gonna be like, "Man, who the hell is this?" I'll be like, oh, this? Oh, me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing, But yeah, man, don't let this 44-year-old man outshine you, especially if you're younger. I know y'all got the energy, getting that damn gym, and you better be out doing brothers like me. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me be outshining you in there. It's, you may be able to find your wife in the gym. How about that? So all right, y'all go ahead and have a great rest of the day. I'll leave you with some of, let me see who I want to, I'll leave you with the 90s mix. Y'all seem to like that with the 90s ladies, so I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna chill, and I'm out. Medium Man out. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
I'm on a quest to make you mine, and I just can't stop swinging, 'cause you're so fine, and I